Hey guys, how's it going? So about almost 2 months ago, I had my exam, and after the exam, I made a video of me talking about how I think the exam went. What went well and what didn't, and what the exam questions were. The weird and the easy questions. And now that the results has been out, I thought it might be interesting to show you guys what I actually got and combine the two videos and make a video saying expectation versus reality of the exam results. So hi guys, I just finished my exam and the exam was really weird. There were some questions that they asked which is really weird. For example, the stuff that hasn't even covered. We've covered about just the basic about the immune cells, not even about immune cells. It's just like, oh, the innate immune system and all those things, but they haven't really covered about the antibody structure or anything like that. It's way further down there. But then they threw it in the exam. They threw it just out there, and then they showed a picture of the antibody, and they're like, oh, where's the variable region? It's really basic if you've done the module, but we haven't really done it. No, it's just really weird question. There were some easy questions in there. For example, they asked about when you do consultation, what does ICE stand for? We use this mnemonic, to get the ideas, concern, expectation out of the patient. What sort of questions would you use to get concern out of the patient? I write down two questions and I wrote down two, which basically mean the same thing, so I don't even know. And there were some easy questions, okay, for example, the patient had a Huntington genetic testing and it came out positive. So what are the two advantages and disadvantages of, disclosing it to the family members? I really wasn't expecting the sort of easy questions, but I mean, I'm not complaining. But most of it was quite weird. I feel like from this exam, what I learned is I'll have to not just know the general concept like they said. They keep telling us, oh, you don't have to know the details yet. Just know the general concept. Just know it. We know the general concept, but when they ask the really specific stuff, it's so specific and so teeny tiny, probably from one little sentence from 100 pages. It's just weird. I don't know, man. I'm just annoyed at this point. I don't even know. I mean, I'm not worried about passing the exam if it's normal sort of marking style. But this one is, you have to pass, 8 questions out of 12 or 10 out of 12. I don't even know. I don't know. It's just, they don't count with percentage. They count with the number of, question sets that you get. It's just a weird style for me, and I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Yeah, the thing that I feel really happy about myself during this exam period is it didn't get to the point for me where I was so stressed that I couldn't do anything. It got to the point where, I was stressed and worried that I will not finish revising, but it didn't stop me from doing other things. I was able to go out and I was able to focus when it's time for me to focus, and I wasn't panicking. There were a few bits and pieces of, a few episodes of panics, just panic. Didn't become that bad. I think it's because I started telling myself to be confident in myself, to know and believe in myself that I can actually do it. And I also, the most important thing is I keep telling myself, I kept saying it from my mouth that be present at the moment, be present at the moment. And I keep saying that, and because I keep doing a meditation as well, I know the importance of, keep being present at the moment. That really helped me focus. And then I was like, be present at the moment. I am going to study now, so I'm just going to think about studying, and I'm just going to focus on what topic I have to cover now. I'm not going to think about what I haven't covered or anything like that. So I used that technique this exam, and it actually worked for me mentally and physically. I would say I'm not physically and mentally drained. I'm not like, oh my god, the exam is gone, I'm so happy. I still want to study now. I'm like, oh, I still want to read about I don't hate studying now. Before, when I have exams, I overworked myself that I'm like, oh my god, can't even look at the books anymore, that sort of thing. I'm just like enjoying studying at this point. So I'm not sure if it's right or wrong, but I quite like it because I'm not mentally drained, and that's the last thing I want. Because I know if I became too stressed, I won't be able to focus, and it will just be the downhill for me. It's a pat on the shoulder for myself, for keeping it calm and cool and just keep working hard until the end. So yeah, so that's about